Welcome back to yet another brand new series here on my channel. This time we are playing a 10x server, my favorite type of server. It's the American 100, and the server started 5 hours ago, around that. I think we started like 45 minutes late. As I've said many times before, I don't really play early games, so today I'm just recording and probably the same tomorrow. But yeah, the usual start here is all fields to 3. I think we have done a bit more fields to 4 than we normally would, but it is fine. And then I think we did 80 clubs here. If you take a look, yeah, around 80 clubs. Had a nice farming area. If you can take a look here, reroll a lot of times, and then got a pretty good area here with a lot of races and a lot of competition in the area. Um, we even started in the One Crot. If I can I get the map bigger? I guess not. We were supposed to start northeast, but we couldn't find a good spot from our spawn. So we just tried another quad, and then we got a pretty good spawn here. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna do the normal shenanigans that we always do. Wait with capital, maybe until village 8 or something like that. And then now we just sell a lot of PVE villages. This is a 3 tribe server, so Teuton is the best if you want to do that. So that is our plan. We haven't found a good spot yet, and we can settle, I think maybe in 10 minutes. Yeah, basically on the spot here, 9 minutes 40 seconds. So we have to find a spot here pretty soon. Other than that, yeah, it has been almost 2 months since last video. Actually, yeah, 2 months down to 3 months. So yeah, finally back here, but it is going to be a bit of a weird round for me because today it is Tuesday and Saturday I'm going to a wedding, so I can't be on the whole Saturday. Sunday I got work, and then Monday to Thursday I'm going on vacation, so I can't record either there. So 5 days out of 6 days, I'm not going to be home and able to record. So yeah, you're gonna see some jumps in the videos. One day I might have 5 villages, the next day 10 villages, just because I'm not here. But yeah, I can only do what I can do here, right? Um, yeah, the account itself is named Blurry. I'm not sure why. The theme for the alliance is animals. So we got Siberian tiger, we got axolotl, we got Neymar. He's not really an animal. Black mamba, whatever. Here, I might rename a bit later here. Um, but other than that, it's not really too much to show here early before you have actually settled. If you want to see the stats here, pop kind of whatever. Top 10 have been doing really nice on rating here. Number 4, just yeah, getting close to number 3 here. Have anyone actually settled yet? No, but should be really soon. We're not going to be the ones settling first because we're doing PvE villages, so we're going to go a bit further out, so it's going to be a bit of a travel. Per day, random, so far should be number 4. It's number 15. I'm not sure how this is number 15. Off here doesn't really matter, and here 20 so far, 32, but I think we are probably in the top 5 considering we have the triple settlers basically ready. So that's kind of how the account is looking. Yeah, I mean, nothing else will show here early game. I've showed the start in previous videos here how to settle. It is the same principle, but after we do the fields 3 and 1 of each to 4, we'll then do some troops as well. But otherwise, the idea is pretty much the same. And then you just need to have a good enough area that the clubs can actually pay themselves back and you actually profit from it instead of just sitting back and waiting for resources. But yeah, I think it was just a little initial update here. If you want to see the village itself here, again, really basic. Everything you need in here. But yeah, I think it's just a little update here from the first day, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have 4 villages, I believe. I can't remember, but yeah, see you then. It is now officially day 1 on the server, since for some reason the server still started at day 0. But at day 1, and as I predicted yesterday, we're gonna have around 4 villages, and we do. So we found a spot yesterday. You saw that we almost had, was the settlers or party were missing, I can't remember. But yeah, settled the first PVE village here. A really nice spot, a lot of oases close by, a lot of clay ones, which is the best together with iron. So yeah, pretty default village here. Um, Fields also level 4 and infrastructure pretty basic. Nothing crazy here. Probably the main thing is Town Hall 10 for large party and Barracks 12. And then after that, we settled the second PvE villages. Kind of the same story. This guy here, I'm not sure what he's doing. Kind of just FK. But a bit of the same story. A lot of clay close by. We got some 50% oasis that is not crop, which is still fine to clear. So again, pretty decent area, but the first one was definitely better. And I think it's just the same infrastructure. Fields to level 4. And infrastructure here again, more or less the same. Tunnel 10 and Barracks 12, just spamming our clubs. And then for the newest village, we settled this not too long ago. Same story here, just getting a lot of oases close by. We got some clay, some oases, some wood close by, which is again a pretty decent area. Not the best, but still fine for what we want to do. And every time we settle a new PvE village, we kill the hero in the previous one, because at that point we will already have cleared at least like the close vicinity of the oasis with the hero. Then it's better to get the hero back in a fresh area like this. Right after we arrived him here, one of the dudes killed him, so we couldn't bucket him again. So the hero has been dead now for just over 2 hours. Let's take a look how much is actually back here. Yeah, 1 hour 45 minutes. So a bit unlucky, so we haven't cleared the area here yet. So still haven't gained um, all the rest that we want from this area. We can settle in 3.5 hours. So whenever the hero is live, we have to clean everything quick here, so we can kill him again and move him on to the next one. This one here got a bit bigger boost. All fields to 6, one of each to 7, and then yeah, got the Town Hall 10 ready for a large party. Already did that. Did that pretty fast. Getting resistance to 10 now. Yeah, pushed barracks to 15 here. Also did hospital here, just as a little bonus. Otherwise, yeah, same as the 3 others. I think Spawn also got a few levels on the fields. Yeah, 5 and level 6. Anything else in here? Yeah, got barrack 16, which is pretty decent. Um, yeah, Spawn is mainly just raiding PvP now, other players, that is out of BP. And then PvE villages are only raiding PvE, and we're still taking those manually. When you have around 5k clubs, we'll start doing some TKs as well, and then we'll start sending this from the farm list instead, so we don't have to send everything manual here, like my duel is doing right now. So yeah, that is how the account is looking. Take a look at the queues, they're pretty decent here, nothing crazy. Don't think we've done a smithy. We have a few levels here. Otherwise, the troop numbers are looking like this: 4.7k clubs. We got a few axemen and a bit of scouts. This is just to scouts all the actual PvP targets around our spawn. Um, Otherwise, yeah, looking pretty decent. Parties, all of them large going. When we refresh these in 3.5 hours, we can settle. Each party gives 500 CP, and we're missing was it 600. So yeah, should be pretty fine here. Finishing Residence 10 and then getting 3 settlers here, and then we should be ready for that. Other than that, yeah, we have a lot of silver. I think we converted. I wouldn't be surprised if we converted 3k gold into silver. I know this is a shit ton of gold for other players, and I mean it is also for us, but I probably suggest we will yeah, used towards 80k gold is server, so 3k gold on silver is not the worst. But we bought a lot of gear here, which was all insanely expensive. I think most of this gear cost 50k silver each. Small map was pretty expensive, same with spurs. Segmented armor was also pretty expensive, and the helmet as well. Um, Otherwise, yeah, I bought a shit ton of ointments as well. This is also pretty expensive here. Early game, late game, you don't need the ointments, and then we'll probably get some bandages, which no one ever buys, which is actually really good. Um, so yeah, a lot of silver and gold spent here, but it's just the investment we do early game, which makes us able to do the scaling that we are doing now. Because see here from the top 20 here, we're the only one with fourth village and getting pretty close to having number 5 as well. Um, Rating also doing really good. PvE should probably have been towards 20k now if we didn't kill the hero, but still doing fine here. Rating also doing pretty good. We have the rate tracker here from the last 3 hours that I've done. See here, yeah, 2.5, 3 hours ago we did 350k an hour, and then the hero died around here, and then the rate kind of went down here, so you can see 260k and then 216k, but still above everyone else here. So yeah, still pretty good. Nothing to complain about. Um, Other than that, some general stats here. Yeah, number one pop. Respirate obviously bad. So far number one by I think a mile at this point. Off here for 21 and 43. Diff here number one, all the clubbies, and here one and one as well. Other than that, we have actually been doing some bonuses today. If we just go in here, you can see we finished metallurgy to yeah, level 2, 4%. I guess you can say that. And philosophy to level 1, and recruitment is pretty close to getting done as well, which is extremely fast. No one ever touches bonuses this early, but we have prioritized this. A lot of players have been donating to this, so this really helps, at least our PV a lot with the metallurgy here, which is really sick. So this is also doing pretty good. Other than that, I'm not sure what really is to show. Take a look at the alliances. I don't really know any of these players. I know some of these players here in this Warrior Alliance is also big off-spenders, auction spenders like us. We are fighting with like 3 guys from this alliance on everything in the auction house last night. This guy, Benisa or whatever, Smoker, and this guy Break, they all used a lot of silver as well, like we did. Oh yeah, we got a new name, Quokka. I'm not sure how you pronounce this, but apparently it's some sort of cute animal. I've never heard of it before, but you can Google it if you want. Some random ass animal. Um, Other than that, I'm not sure what there really is to show here. Yeah, mainly we just spamming raids, spamming parties, residents, and settlers, and then we're just gonna keep settling some more PvE villages here. But yeah, I guess that's just it here for today, and I will see you again tomorrow. It is now day 2 on the server, and time for yet another update again here. So like yesterday, we got 3 new villages today. We actually just sent settler for village 8, so that, yeah, would have been village number 4. But yeah, 3 new villages, exactly the same as yeah, the 3 previous Oasis villages. Again, some decent areas. All of them here. I mean, they get gradually worse and worse because the spots just not are the best anymore. The first ones we sell will always be the best, but they're all still pretty good here. And in terms of how we build them, everything is the same. We got all field 7 in all of them. Infrastructure is more or less the same in them as well. We got barracks 18 in all of them, I believe. And then obviously town hall 10, which is the main part in the villages. You can see more or less the same. They're built a bit different, like where the villages are. That's basically just dependent on who actually is on when we settle. But otherwise, they're more or less the same. Everyone also uh, doing a bit of hospital in here because we kill a lot of clubs, so it just makes sense to have that in here as well. Other than that, the only thing that doesn't look like the other is spawn. We did all fields 10 in here today. Other than that, we got barracks 20, started stable in actually all the villages. In spawn here, we got stable 12. In the other one, I think got stable 10 in all of them. Oh, this is actually 13. This one here 12. Another newest one is 10. I didn't even make it here yet. This one I have 10, yeah. But just started on a few TKs here. We only have like, I think 10 in all of them. Spawn have like 100. But yeah, I think tomorrow we're gonna start setting PVE list from our farm list. Until now, we have been setting them all manually, which is a shit ton of work and annoying. So when we reach, I think was that 8k clubs or whatever, and some TKs, we will start doing farm lists with those. But yeah, 7 village total now. If we take a look at the troops and the queues, this is the queues right now, 1 hour on all of them basically. Troops itself is looking like this, 35k clubs. The spawn have 10k and yeah, a bit more TKs since we are raiding PvP here in spawn. That makes a bit more sense to have some more horses as well. And we eventually want to do this as a hammer, so yeah, kickstarting the workshop with some rams and some katas. Yeah, this is how that's looking. I've done a few smithy levels today. Nothing crazy, but just a little bit here. Parties, all of them large and going. Yeah, looking pretty good here. The new village we are going to sell is going to be another PVE village, which means we'll have 7 of those. This area, again, not the best, but still alright. We got an alright amount of ways close by, but again, not the best priority. And we also got some enemies around here, but I don't think they are anything to be worried about. But I think we want 8 PV villages total, so probably one more after this, and then we are gonna look for a capital after that probably. Hopefully somewhere around Grey, that could be pretty nice. But I guess we can just send hero here now that we are here. Which one do we want to clear? Maybe this one here. Just do the little sim here with the hero only. What if the hero have cross the sea to level up and not too close? What if we do 100 HP? That would be fine. So we send him here and heal the hero a bit. And I'm not sure how much of the hero inventory we gained since yesterday, but yeah, we have over 2k ointments, which is probably too much, but it's really nice to have, and they're basically free already now. Otherwise, yeah, stacking up heroes all the time, using them for queues, and we're about to sell like we do in 4 hours. We stack up around 100k, 100k of each res here, so we have 400k in total, which is enough to do infrastructure for a large party, and getting barracks to around 15 or something. It's not completely enough for level 18 barracks, but enough to get us started. And obviously, the first priority for us is doing a large party so we can keep the snowball going. So that is how this is looking. Got here level 41, and I won the show by far. Starting to get the resource bonus here filled out pretty well. Some stats here. I don't think we have any reports at all to show, so I guess we just skip that. But yeah, only one on 7 villages. Gonna be the first and only one on 8 villages here soon as well. Hit with the 600 prop. Don't really have any off points, don't have any diff points at all. But some stats here, PV of the week, over twice as much as number 2. Rating, same story, over twice ahead of number 2 as well. Rating this hour has been pretty bad, 700k, but we have done 1 to 1.2 million the last hour, so doing really well here in general. And the PV villages are doing really nice here. We get so much progress all the time, which is really nice. Other than that, yeah, pop 1, rest per day 44, went up surprisingly a lot today. I mean, doing spawn fields to 10 and everything else to 7 definitely helped this a lot. But considering we don't have any capital, but we are ahead on villages, so I guess this makes pretty good sense. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day we can get all fields to 10 in all the villages. So far still number 1 here, and you see we rated 22.5 million. Got 1 million pushed from somewhere, I don't really know where. And yeah, formula production, pretty bad. Off here we got 1, 20, 25, 27, and down the list. Off here number 1, diff, and here 1 and 1 as well. So yeah, almost on 1 every stat here, which is pretty nice. But I don't think there's anything else really to show. Just spamming all villages now and farming all the ways we can find. So I think it's it for this little update and this episode in general. So thank you for watching. It's nice to be back here on YouTube. And yeah, hope I'll catch you in the next video.